I don't even know what color to use. I don't know. Red rum, red rum. Hi everybody, it's PJ and I just dyed my hair and it looks like it might have turned into a couple new colors. I don't know how you pick hair dye. I just go and like whatever's new, or like I change it every time. Not every time, but a lot. And this is the Vidal Sassoon. It's like London Luxe, I think is the name of the color. And we're going to dry it. It looks a little too ashy for me over here. It looked very warm, almost like a golden blonde, which I was thinking of going red. But then I'm so ruddy, I don't know if red will work. So then I was like, what color do I want? Like, I like pink hair on me. I like blonde that has some pink in it. And I tried that Rosewood, I think it's called, by like, it's either L'Oreal or Revlon, one of the regular ones. And, yeah, couldn't see anything. It was just like gold. And gold is like brassy on me and looks like a little green in some light. But then I'm looking at this going, maybe this is going to be like that. It wasn't supposed to, but look at that color. That looks straight silver to me. I don't understand. Does not look like the box, but it always looks different, dry to wet. So let's see. Anyway, we'll find out. And it doesn't matter because I'll always throw something else in it if I don't like it. But it looks like it's going to be shiny. But it's Vidal Sassoon, so maybe it's better. I've never used his products before. It went on nice. Like, it's just over-the-counter stuff. Usually, there was this one, and it was when L'Oreal, oh, what were they called? The silver box that was like they still have them, but it was a L'Oreal color and it was like caramel, but on my hair it was like this kind of caramel purpley pink. Oh, it was so pretty. And they discontinued the color, but that's okay. So anyway, I am getting dressed this morning. I took off the week of Thanksgiving to get my Etsy shop going and whatnot. It turns out I'm not going anywhere for Thanksgiving, and I'm not having people over for a change. Usually I open my house up to anybody who doesn't have anywhere to go, but this year, no, everybody has somewhere to go. So I'm like, wow, okay, except for me. But that's okay, because I got so much to do. I want to do some work on my channel. YouTube was kind enough to call me lately and talk to me about my channel and how it's growing and how to make some changes on it that might be helpful. I want to get up to Dr. Lee, get my Botox done, start talking about the facelift I want to get, but unfortunately, I really think I have to get the hip done first. We'll see. And anyway, I'm losing weight. I've lost about 12 pounds now. So, yay me. But because I'm losing weight for the operation on my hip, I kind of don't want to have my face done until I'm like stable at that weight or whatever. And I don't know if I'm going to go up or down after the hip. So we're just going to keep it rolling, looking like this for right now. But I am telling you, when I get this facelift, I'm so excited about it. It's going to be beautiful. I'm not going to get like a super facelift. Like I'm not getting the implants or any of that. I hate that look. Do you see that look on people? Like, I'm not going to say anything, but there's a YouTuber who actually just did more work to her face. And the first time was beautiful. Like, oh my God, I was like so thrilled with what she had done, and she just upped it to like the cheek implants and stuff, and it like swallowed her eyes. Like literally her eyes are like where they used to be big and beautiful. So I don't know, I mean, but to each its own. Like, honestly, I'm not bitching. If that's what, you know, it took for her to feel good, go for it. Like, I don't care if you have to look like that. You ever see that cat guy? If that's what it takes to make you feel good and you feel like you're in your right skin at that point, go for it. Like, honestly, I believe in plastic surgery. I believe in plastic surgery as enhancement. Now, the other side to that is I think everybody's beautiful. You can look at anyone, and I don't care who it is. I don't care what they look like, and find beauty in them. You know what I mean? And I know this is going to sound terribly sexist, and I'm sorry, guys, but especially women. Like, I tend to be a little bisexual anyway, so maybe that's what it is, but I think all women are bisexual. I do. Women are bisexual. Like, if there's a desert island and the most heterosexual woman comes, I mean, I think men are too. They're just scared. Isn't that terrible? But I do believe that. And I don't care. I think that that's cool. Like, we all should just love people. But who cares what they are, what they have? Because that's how I feel. So, I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So, how did I get on this subject? I'm going to stay home and get my Etsy shop up. You guys have been driving me crazy about it, and I understand. See, I work 7 days a week. Like, when I say that, like, while you guys are sitting there watching football, I'm working. And you say, well, why would you do that? Well, because it's mine. You know what I mean? It's like the program that I work for on the weekends is not like what I get a salary for. It's an actual separate thing that I put together, I created, I made very successful. And yeah, and I don't like handing it off. Although I'm going to hand it off for this week. Because, with the exception of Black Friday. Black Friday is our high holiday in what we do. Because there's so many people in the stores and we do a lot of marketing in the store. I figured it out. But anyway, it's happening regardless because I can't take the pain anymore. It's like so painful. Like, I used to be able to walk, like, everywhere. Like, remember, I played tennis for hours in the morning. I would wake up and go out on Jeff's tennis courts literally at, like, as soon as it was light enough to play with, and drug a big ball machine behind me, and I would play, like, alone. I loved it. It was like my God, I can't even explain like how much I loved it. The water was, because he lived on the water, so you're like right on the water. And it was so peaceful, and like very few people would be out there that early. A couple, which made me feel safe, you know, that they would be like walking their dogs and stuff. It's a beautiful little place, Hans's Point. They're trying to sell the house now, and like house prices are so down. It's a shame. I hope that they do well. They deserve it. These kids are, he has some really good kids. You know what I mean? We both do. I mean, part of the reason why I loved him was I thought he was a really good daddy. I mean, really good daddy. He cooked dinner for us, including me and my kids half the time, a lot, because I hate to cook. I mean, I did it because I had to feed my children, but wasn't my favorite thing to do. And he was just so good at it. And I just can't explain to you how much I miss him on a daily basis. Like, how do you find somebody that sweet? He was a better cook than me, so like he would cook a lot more than I would. But he was a really good dad. Like, and our kids were like into Pearl Jam. Well, so was I. I was like a big kid, pretty much still am. And our kids were like into Pearl Jam, and I like Smashing Pumpkins and Counting Crows. I mean, to this day, my favorite ever album is August and Everything After. I mean, that's like poetry. It really is amazing. But, yeah, we were like way into 90s music. I mean, it's just really good music. it was very much like our music back in the day. Now, Jeff was 11 years older than me. He was a bit older than me. But he had an amazing life, too. I used to say, tell me stories, because he could tell me stories about, like, seeing the Moody Blues in the Parthenon in Greece. He grew up as an international kid, and he, like, went to the international school with, like they had king's kids and shit in there. But he was, like, not precocious that way at all. Like, even though that all happened, like, if you just met him, he wouldn't tell you that shit. But I loved his stories, like, of him going on these trips. Him and his family really traveled. They went to Africa. They went everywhere. And he was very worldly. And it was just really neat to lay there and listen. And then when I was really bored, and I would say, I would lay next to him at night and say, read to me. And he would read the sports page to me. Because I couldn't sleep. And I'm real hyper. And, like, you just have to get me to a certain relaxed point, and I go, boop, out. So he would read to me. Yeah, I miss the fuck out of him. He's a good guy. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I have lots to do. I just have a lot to do to get myself ready for next year, which I want to make really successful on YouTube. Like, I just want to do the right thing. I want to teach people, like, the stuff I know and stuff about, like, astrology and witchcraft and all that stuff. I just think it's something you need to pass on. And so, not that I'm, like, dying or anything, but I just think I love this highlight. Oh my God. Got it in my Ipsy bag. I did a whole thing about it because it is, like, unreal. The highlight in this stuff is just ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so I think you pass that stuff on to people, and hopefully it makes their life a little better. Like, that's my hope. I just want to help everybody. I don't know. I'm 24 minutes rambling along. I'll have to cut this down some. I love you guys. I hope you'll be with me during Vlogmas, like, the whole thing. That's that's a commitment, man. I'm like, I try to do a whole week's worth of videos right now, and it's like editing that's why, because editing just takes so long, and you can't not edit, because, like, what you don't see is, like, my dogs running through barking like madmen, or me sneezing my head off, or something like that. I don't want to waste your time or mine doing that. All right, so let's do the big reveal on my hair. I don't want to put my lipstick on yet because I get it in my hair. Let me go dry this. I'll be right back. Yeah, it doesn't look any different. It doesn't really look that different. Does it look different to you? I thought it was going to be, like, warmer, golder. It looks exactly the same. Oh, well. Maybe I should put just a big red chunk right here. What do you think? Oh, I went for my tooth, by the way, and it won't be ready until, I think it's like the 8th of December. Yeah, great. But they did, like, a bunch of, like, molds and shit. Like, but they had already done all that, so I don't know. But anyway, so I go with my Snaggletooth. I kind of like it. It's like my own signature, like, little teeth thing, but yeah, I'm going to get it fixed still. What do you think? Comment below. Does it look any different to you? It just doesn't look that different to me. And this is coming up the color I'm seeing, so. Yeah. Well, I don't have any roots anymore. How's that? I was just thinking of, like, what if I just took this right here and made it red? Would that be, like, badass or no? I don't know. Comment below, see what you think. I need to get some lipstick on. My lips are so dry today. Ooh, how about Kat Von D? I'll do that. Let's do Kat Von D today. That's a pretty color. I love her stuff. Although Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and the LA Splash, they last longer. But I love her stuff anyway. I love her colors. The right choice. Look at that. I love her stuff. I don't have a real well-defined upper lip, but I have a really pouty lower lip, like it hangs off. But my upper lip I kind of have to create because it just kind of melts into my face. It's not really like defined. But anyway, what do you think of my hair? My heart, let go of my hair. What movie is that from? All right, guys. I gotta go to work. This was the ramblingest video ever, and that might be the name of this video. How to ramble like a crazy person. Love you. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, got you watching. Manifest something wonderful in your life. If you know it, think it, feel it, believe it, you can have it. You can just ask. You don't even ask for it. Just believe you have it. Write it on your shopping list to the universe, and you got it. Like I swear to you, you got it. So, love you guys. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.